Yeah.
Was that like that is something about personal interview, you can count it, your model you have to speak. So we
Exactly.
don't know, their pattern is pretty flexible. We understand last year pattern was completely studio test, having a 4 test. This year is supposed to be 4 to 5 different tests. We discussed about it pattern yesterday also, what exactly is it. But ideally we should have some idea about, you already having a work and also why don't be ready with some sort of digital portfolio and a like a kind of a PI or also. And PI is all about your work. PI do not be gonna be your personal interview, okay? About
Oh,
yourself. It's all about your work. That is what we'll let you practice here, which will help you in jury also. I hope
exactly.
this clear for now, all of you. All right, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. So yeah, as sir also mentioned, like PI is not PI, but let's say if they asked you to interact, or they just asked you any question, or maybe asked you about your background for any kind of situation, right? You need to be very much ready. How do you need to answer? कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, हम चीजों को बहुत लाइटली ले लेते हैं कि अरे हम तो बोल देंगे, but how you need to give them even one answer will come under PI, because NID is very much strict about their culture. NID is very much strict about your work. Okay, उनको उनके कल्चर में वो पर्सन फिट नहीं होता है, they will just reject. Trust me, even if your rank is very much good and all, they don't care. Okay, so that's why we are trying to cover everything so that it will be helpful for you. And everything will be covered in mostly for this studio test only. And yeah, so painting and everything, what I said is like if they ask you to share anything, any work that you might have done, any 3D work that you might have done, okay, so that we have to be ready with. Okay, Krishna sir, I'm not sure, I don't know, matlab, there is a few students who have not switched on the camera. I'm just
Hey
asking
guys,
them
may I
to
request you
switch
all
on the
to
camera.
switch on your camera? He's one of the very senior faculty. He was with IT also, curriculum design. Then sir is taking a classes with Ignite India for pretty long. So may I request all of you, if you wanted to leave, you please leave this session. That's okay.
Yeah,
Anyone is here? Aditi is the one of the student. I think everyone video is on, sir.
yeah.
Just Aditi. Aditi, please write your region Y and try to fix your camera. Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank
And
you.
we'll have a tomorrow clay modeling or modeling white bending sort of exercise. We'll start with that in online at the
Yes.
same time during your class. Over to you, sir.
So guys, studio test के लिए ये चीज बहुत important है आपके लिए कि समझना कि material handling, as I mentioned in the starting, there'll be any kind of material given. It might be paper, it might be plastic, maybe plastic glass, or OHP sheet, or clay, or maybe paper cup, plates, or maybe corrugated sheet, maybe just a thread or a wire, or glue, any glue, or without, or you need to do something or create something without using any glue, right? Paper cutting, storyboarding. So let's say, do you guys aware about negative and positive storytelling technique? नहीं. So क्या करते हैं कि उसमें आप पॉजिटिव साइड को पेपर को रखते हो और नेगेटिव साइड को आप कट करके निकालते हो. So these are the material, different sort of material handling. Also in material handling, how do you need to combine two different material, let's say paper or plastic? So how will you combine these two different material? You need to practice a lot all these things. Okay, so you need to make the combination of all these possible combination of all these different materials so that you will be able to handle any sort of situation given at any point of time. Okay, am I clear, guys? Okay, now coming to sketching. So by now I know like all of you might be at least expert in terms of this different type of sketching, right? है ना? तो but still practice करते रहना, because वहां पे क्या होता है ना, थोड़ा सा भी practice हटा, line quality थोड़ा सा भी खराब रहा. See, the work is supposed to be very much smart. If somebody is looking at your work and the stroke is like very hazy and overrided and everything, that is not going to work. You need to be very much straightforward, because your creation, your lines, whatever you are going to create or mark out there, will define your characteristic, how much serious you are about the work that you have delivered. Okay. When it comes to design industry or design uh, colleges like NID, they judge every single thing what you have done, be it your material handling, be it your sketching, or what kind of answers that you are providing based on the experiences that you had, is also defining the characteristic of you. So that's why I told you we will also work somewhere in your personal interview sort of thinking, how do you need to react, how do you need to answer, how do you need to keep your body gesture, right? Because everything is going to work collaboratively for you. Okay. Okay, coming back to sketching, you have to practice line every day from now onwards. Straight line बहुत जरूरी होना, एक स्ट्रोक कि आप 10 बार स्केच नहीं कर रहे हो कि एक लाइन खींचा उसी पे हम ओवरराइड कर रहे हैं, नहीं करना. You need to be very much master in strokes, very much clear on creating the lines. Aditi, if you don't want to attend the class, you can leave, bache, because I'm not here to just see your name and assuming that you are here. Okay. If you don't really want to get on the call, just you can leave the class. When it comes to storyboarding, क्या होता है? एक concept create करते हो, है ना? Okay, guys, what is storyboarding according to you guys? Saheli, Guranj.
A depiction of a story through a rapid sketches or something.
And कैसे करते हैं?
I have some sort of a story about like a given topic. It should be a particular having some characters, or it should be having some what can I say? It should be like a shuruat se end tak. It should be having that drama kind of thing, and the depiction of that through the sketching is like a storyboarding kind of thing.
Yeah. So
They can be
storyboarding.
in comic strip.
Yes. Yes. बताइए. Who was saying? Who was speaking now?
It's just that it can be in comic strips because it's a kind of comic. It's interesting to look because all the shape of the comic strips can be interesting, like to interact.
All right, understood. So storyboarding will have different, artboard, means different square boards, where exactly you will depict this into different frames. So let's say one situation is that Mohan just woke up in the morning. So how exactly you are showcasing that? And what will be the next story or what is the next narration that you wanted to depict in next frame, right? Okay, what is the difference between storyboarding and comic strip? Saheli, you just mentioned comic strip. So what is the difference between comic strip and storyboarding?
Sir, I really don't know about that, but I have seen that the comics have a kind of story. So I think that it's a storyboarding only.
Okay, it's storyboarding. So yeah, so comic strip is about, let's say.
So like comic strip has some characters and like
Yes.
it is the kind of cartoonish thing, but storyboarding is a depiction of any kind of story. It could be
Yes.
like some sort of thing, like as you said, Mohan woke up in the morning. So that process also comes in a story. So
Yeah.
depiction of that kind of process or a story is storyboarding, and comic strip is particularly about a characteristics and
Amazing. Amazing. Yes, well answered, Rishabh. Yes, so storyboarding is quick story narration type, where exactly you are trying to depict or narrate a story in a quick sketching form. When it comes to comic strip, it is related to some characteristic, related to some story which is around any character with respect to defined character, I must say. So in that case, you need to have the character defined. You need to have the color scheme defined and everything. Whereas storyboarding doesn't need all these things pre decided. You just need to depict a story. You can just create different frames and start making the story in the storyboarding. Okay. Okay. What is texture creation?
Yes, sir. Please explain that texture.
Yes, sir, even I don't know about that.
Okay. So texture, let's say, have you guys used iPhone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So iPhone के फोन के पीछे या फिर उनके उसके बॉडी पे किस टाइप का टेक्सचर होता है? Sahili, can you just give an answer?
So it's like a plain surface.
Yes, plain surface, right? But that is matte texture. The surface is very matte. This is not glossy. So that is kind of one kind of texture. But
Mine one is
yeah,
mine one is glossy.
yeah, yours is no. So that is your cover. That is not your iPhone.
I like unfolding the cover, like back cover.
No,
उसको
no, I'm
छोड़
not
के,
talking about the cover. I'm talking about the phone.
yeah, इसको छोड़ के जो iPhone 12 है उसका जो बैक कवर मतलब ग्लास है वो ग्लास टेक्सचर का है.
Okay, I'm talking about the general phone. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
that is one kind of texture that has matte surface texture, right? So, but sometimes you also see tactile texture, which can be experienced, right? And some of the texture is just visual texture. Okay. For example, आप कभी बेल्ट खरीदते हो या फिर कभी एक बैग खरीदते हो जिसमें क्रोकोडाइल का टेक्सचर आता है, क्रोकोडाइल सरफेस का देयर स्किन टेक्सचर आता है, राइट guys? Am I
Yes.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
So there is two different kind of texture: tactile texture, which can be experienced, and touch, and which will have touch and feel in it. But the plain texture, which is just a visual, जैसे कि आप टाइल्स देखते हो, है ना, किचन में लगते हैं, वॉशरूम में लगते हैं, घर पे लगते हैं. सो उसमें भी क्या होता है ना, दो डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ टेक्सचर आते हैं. एक तो हो सकता है कि अगर सपोज इट्स द टाइल इज हैविंग टेक्सचर ऑफ स्टोन, तो कभी कोई टाइल होता है कि उस पे आपको वो प्रॉपर टेक्सचर फील होता है, और कुछ टेक्सचर जो होते हैं इट्स जस्ट अ विजुअल, इट्स अ प्लेन थिंग, you can just see it, you cannot feel it, you know, the surface of the texture, this thing. So that's what I'm talking about, the texture. It might be visual, it might be just sensual. Apart from that, you need to be very much clear about isometric drawing, because when you're going to design any product, you need to have a different representation point of view. Isometric is one, projection is another, then perspective is
Sir, what is projection?
projection is your orthographic drawing. Orthographic पता है ना?
Like a perspective?
No, not perspective. Orthographic is your technical drawing where you give a detailing of a product in different angle. Let's say top view. Top view का projection कैसे होगा, है ना? Side view का projection होगा, front view का projection क्या होगा? तो वो that's what we call projection. Rendering and shading, yes. So when, let's say, if you have designed something and there is a, you know, the product is cylindrical, so you cannot just make a edge circular and say this is cylinder. You need to have a quick rendering technique or shading techniques with you, so that you can just, you know, do that rendering and shading, and, you know, give a more better visualization to the person who's going to interact with it, right? Also, we will have to have real life practice of real life product replica in terms of pencil drawing. Also, if you guys can start replicating in color, and we will also have a live sketching sessions. Like, so these are the topics that we will be covering in sketching part. Okay. Experiences, audio visual, I guess sir ने start करवा दिया है. I guess Priyasha only was the one who experienced yesterday in the class, is it? Did you guys experience audio visual any classes as of now? Okay, not. ठीक है. So NID में क्या होगा? They might just run a audio for you and ask few questions with that. It might be anything. You know, you need to draw something after what you just heard. Okay, you just need to create a concept after listening a song. For example, they'll just play some video and then tell you ki if you are in that kind of situation, what kind of product that might be helpful. You know, if you are in that if you were in that movie, how you would have designed a different kind of tools or different kind of set, a different kind of products. Okay, so this sort of experiences that you might be you know going to experience in the exam. Also, guys, you need to be very much start experiencing the tastes. घर पे आप बहुत खाना खाते होगे. I'm just saying, घर पे खाना खाते होगे, बाहर जाके रेस्टोरेंट में जाओगे या फिर स्ट्रीट साइड पे खाना खा रहे हो. You need to have मतलब अच्छी बात है आप खाना खा रहे हो, आप बाहर जाके टेस्ट कर रहे हो ना, but you need to register everything hereafter. Whatever you are doing in your day-to-day life is supposed to be noted down in your subconscious brain. Let's say if I ask, do you remember the taste of chai? How does it taste?
Like दूध वाली या बिना दूध वाली?
नहीं, दूध वाली.
So it is something sweet, but like it has a refreshing kind of.
Sir,
Yeah, Gaurans, बोलिए. Gaurans, आप बोल रहे थे बच्चे.
yes, sir, it seems like a lot thick in consistency and creamy because of the milk.
Exactly. Now you guys have word. So after tasting something, can you define these taste in terms of word? Can you define these food in terms of form, in terms of visualization? Can you take an inspiration with all these things? अब वो कैसे आएगा? अब जब तक उस चीज को रजिस्टर नहीं करोगे, उस चीज के फैकल्टी को जनरेट नहीं करोगे, है ना? हम करते बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपने all of you have completed your 12th or 10th at least, है ना? आपने 10th complete किया है, but
just now 24th was my last exam.
Yeah, that's what. So आप सबने सारे चैप्टर्स पढ़े हैं, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री पढ़ा है आपने, algorithm पढ़ा है, and all these chapters you might have gone through, but how many of you literally thought when exactly I'm going to use these formulas, when exactly I'm going to use, how many of you actually got curious and asked your dad or asked your mom कि पापा आपने ये पढ़ा होगा या आपने ऐसी चीजें पढ़ी होगी, कहाँ पे यूज होने वाला है, राइट? कभी क्यूरियोसिटी आई कि where exactly I'm going to use these things? Can one of you answer this question? Where exactly you want to use this? These formulas?
So exactly these questions were asked by us to our teachers. So they said like it's a useless question. They will ask just in exam. Nobody ever.
Now there's nowhere you're gonna use those formulas. Trust me. where exactly you want to use it is your subconscious brain. When you used to solve questions, आप एक edge case के लिए तैयारी कर रहे थे. For example, a plus b is equal to what?
E plus
कुछ नहीं होता है. मतलब now you are able to create situations, right? You are able to think. So all these questions, all these formulas were making you more intellectual, nothing else. So that how faster you can think, है ना? So that's what I'm saying. You need to create a faculty of observation in your brain from hereafter, because बहुत जरूरी होता है. आप कभी कोई बोलता है ना कि अरे you are not good in something, for example, ठीक है, या पापा कभी ऐसे चिल्ला के आपको डांट देते हैं, तो कैसा फील होता है? How many of you have got मतलब पापा से डांट कौन कौन सुन चुका है? प्रियाशा, श्रुति, यस यस. यहाँ तो ये तो बचपन से मतलब सबके हक में जाता है ना. तो उस समय कैसा फील होता है? गुस्सा आता है,
बुरा लगता है ज्यादा.
बुरा लगता है, राइट? बट बुरा क्यों लगता है? बिकॉज इट्स एन इमोशन. यू आर कनेक्टेड टू दैट पर्सन, है ना? देयर इज एन इमोशन and everything is happening in your subconscious brain. You think a lot at that point of time, and every biochemical things works in here, which makes you feel some certain sort of feeling in your body. आप किसी से लड़ते हो तो sometime you just shiver because you don't really ready. That's why you are shiver at that point of time. अगर principal डांट देता है तो different kind of feeling होता है. So you need to start registering everything in your brain. For example, you never know what kind of situation will be given. If this age child is in this kind of situation and he's handling this sort of situation given, so what kind of product that might be designed or given solution. So you need to be aware about all these factors right in your hand way before getting in studio test, because every single thing, every single element is going to help you to make certain decision in your designing any product. Guys, am I clear what exactly I'm talking? Saheli, Priyasha, Stuti, है ना? समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूँ ये सारी चीजें?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because everything is going to help you to make certain decision while you are designing something in your exam or studio test, because everything is interlinked. Given situation will be a situation where a person is feeling this way or interacting or doing certain things. So where exactly you're going to answer from? Because creative brain कहाँ से आंसर लेके आता है? Unless and until if you have not registered, if you have not experienced, you won't be able to answer it, because these are experiential based question, and creative person is more a person who have different or multiple different sort of experiences in his life. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you, Hannah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming on concept creation. When I said concept creation in studio test or writing skills, what do you guys understand by hearing that? Can one of you explain? Abhi Shruti explain करिए. What is story making or writing skill set?
सर राइटिंग स्किल सेट अकॉर्डिंग टू मतलब हमने जो क्रिएट किया है उसका ओवरऑल डिस्क्रिप्शन कह सकते हैं, लाइक जो बनाया है और व्हाट एवर द मॉडल इज वी हैव टू एक्सप्लेन दैट इन आवर ओन वर्ड्स, ताकि एग्जामिनर को आइडिया लग सके कि हमने वो कॉन्सेप्ट कहाँ से लिया है.
Okay,
like
okay.
that.
So basically, story making is something which will help you to start the story, use all these tools and techniques to create, like material handling will let you understand how to create product and everything. But बीच में मैंने स्टार्टिंग में जो मैंने प्रोसेस बताया वो चीज करोगे, वो पूरे डॉट्स को कनेक्ट करते हुए how you ended up with that particular solution is going to come from where? Nothing but your storytelling technique or writing skill sets, right? Because hello, yeah, guys, am I audible?
Your voice was
Guys, yeah, now am I audible?
yes, you are.
Okay. So, yeah, what I was saying. So, connecting the dots on the basis of what you have created, you need to be very much hello. I don't know. 1 second. I guess my internet is fluctuating. Guys, am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are.
It's clear, sir. It's
Acha.
clear. They are not just replying. It's clear.
Okay, okay. So, ये सारी चीजें जितना मैंने explain किया है, we have to cover. You don't have much time. Let's say even if you have 20 days or 30 days, it's very less time. So अभी क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, कैन मैंने सारे सॉल्यूशन यहीं पे बता दिए है ना. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, बट उस चीज के लिए 3 चीजें करनी है. आप इस चीज को जॉट डाउन करके मेरे को बताओ, कोई बताएगा कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू नीड टू डू एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, फ्रॉम टुडे, फ्रॉम हियर आफ्टर, अभी इस मोमेंट के बाद क्या क्या करना है, कैसे करना है.
So first of all, experiencing things in our manner, like the way we live our life, we have to experience it in very keenly way, like in a very sharp way. Then we have to handle materials in a of different manners. We have to create some different kind of products in a different manner, not just the traditional way of handling materials, for example, paper handling. So we have to look how can we not use ruler or a Fevicol for that things.
Good
So
job,
we have
good
to
job.
go in such a way.
Amazing, amazing, and amazing. Shruti, can you tell Bacha, adding more to what Vrishav has said?
Yes, so basically we have to observe each and everything that is going to be in after few days. So we have to observe everything, and daily sketching is, I guess, most important thing, because we are going to represent those things in our examination on paper. So so examiner should understand whatever we have presented on paper. So that is also important according to me. Yeah.
Yep. So well said, both of you. Guys, since we are doing this online, I will tell you few things to do in how quickly you can do. We will have some session where I will be doing it, and you guys also have to practice with me at the same time. Some of the things like kirigami, origami आपको online देखना पड़ेगा कैसे करते हैं, because मैं यहाँ पे कर रहा हूँ तो आप देख नहीं पाओगे. So those things have to be done from your side. So I just need one promise. Are you guys ready to give your 100% or not? Because I need, see, to be very honest, I'm very much selfish about the result. I'm very much selfish about the result. And I want 100% result. ठीक है? Because मैं मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, I'm coming from office or I'm coming from any other places and giving this lecture not to just have कि अरे मैं उपकार कर रहा हूँ ना. No, I want all my kids to get into NID. Okay, that is one. Second thing, आपको मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? Because that is what is going to give you the result. Because आपने सोचा कि अरे फर्स्ट राउंड हो गया तो बल्ले बल्ले, नहीं, it's not gonna help. नॉट एट ऑल गोना हेल्प, ठीक है। तो अभी सबसे पहले बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत करना है। एट द सेम टाइम you have to practice, you have to make everything this thing. And जहां पे भी नहीं समझ में आया है, please ask me. We all are here to clear all the doubts, and we are here to help you guys. Okay, so I'm just stopping the 1 second, stop sharing. Yeah, any question अभी तक कुछ समझ में आया हो ना आया हो? Okay, Shruti is gone. Diksha, can you switch on the camera? Aditi, I don't know, there's no option to remove you. I don't know. Guys, this is not a good idea, right? Like when I'm trying to put my effort and I'm not looking at, I'm not able to see you or see your reaction. This is why I don't prefer online classes, Priyasha. That's why I told you, na, ki offline classes is much better than this thing. And guys, whoever is online, try to understand. We are trying to put our effort on you guys. It's not like कि मेरे को कोई फायदा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप कितना मेरे को पैसा दे दोगे? मैं एक हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन बता रहा हूँ. हाउ मच मनी यू गोना गिव, राइट? 5,000, 10,000. बट फॉर यू गोना गेट द बेस्ट आउटकम आफ्टर हैविंग दिस कंप्लीट सेशन. ओके, बिकॉज मेरा रिकॉर्ड रहा है. I take classes only on the basis of a person who's very much serious about the work. Okay, otherwise you may leave. मेको उससे मतलब ही नहीं है कि who is coming, who's not coming. I just want result. I want good result. I want people who's ready to give me the best result. सिर्फ मेको पढ़ाने से मतलब नहीं है. I want good quality people in my class. Okay. Yes. Yes. Any questions so far? Priyasha, Rishabh, Diksha. Hi, Diksha.
गुड इवनिंग सर. सर आप थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ में बता देंगे, मैंने थोड़ा लेट ज्वाइन किया था.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So what we were talking that we need to be very much cautious hereafter, right? एक महीने और एक महीने से कम ही टाइम बचा हुआ है आपके पास, है ना? ज्यादा टाइम है नहीं. तो आप कुछ भी कर रहे हो अपने लाइफ में, right? Starting from as soon as you are opening your eyes and until you are going on your bed, right? बेड से जाने से पहले और जैसे ही बेड से निकलते हो सुबह, उस समय से जो भी दिख रहा है, start registering in your brain. Am I clear? Why exactly we're going to do that? Diksha, can you tell me why exactly that and how exactly that is going to
Observation power बढ़ाने के.
Yes. So we will be increasing or making your observation faculty very much sharp. Okay, which will help you to answer any sort of question in any kind of situation given. Okay. And second thing, I don't know whether you just saw the saw the content that I was sharing on the screen sharing. Did you see?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so these are the different areas that we will be working on. Let's say material handling or sketching part and everything. So guys, abhi tak ko किसी के पास कुछ क्वेश्चन है? Do you guys want to ask question? Because I'm gonna give you assignment. Okay.
So can
Yes.
you guide us on how to make a strong portfolio? Like what to write and what to...
Portfolio as in बच्चे देखो, situation as Krishna sir also mentioned, portfolio is needed, but it's not supposed to be focused just on that. But as you mentioned, you already have multiple or different work in with you right now. So yes, as I mentioned that you need to be very much ready with different sort of like watercolor. It may be oil pastel, it may be oil color, based different start working on different 3D modeling and everything. So 3D modeling, it can be in terms of paper the exploration. For example, I'll just show you. Can you guys see this? Right?
Yes, yeah.
It is just made out of ivory sheet. I have not used anything else. Okay. So how exactly you can do this? And even if I'll just throw this, it's not gonna break. It's not gonna break. So how exactly you will be able to achieve this? I'll show you one more thing. Can you guys see this? What is this?
Yes, Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. This is made out of ivory paper, normal paper. Okay. But can you see every corner is very sharp, just like an Eiffel Tower, right? Anna?
Yes.
How did I achieve it? Because I knew if I'll have to round or make this shape of this side as in curve like Eiffel Tower, I need to have the side cut off this side just like the to the other side. तो जैसा आप शेप रखोगे वैसा ही वो शेप आना स्टार्ट होगा, which means अगर आप straight रखते हो, so it will give you just a straight box. For example, मैंने यहाँ पे straight रखा है, so it is giving just a straight this thing, right? अगर मेरे को curve चाहिए होता या फिर मेरे को ऐसा conical shape चाहिए होता, तो मेरे को इस साइड का भी conical डालना पड़ेगा, इस साइड का भी conical डालना पड़ेगा. That's how it's going to get stuck together, right? And how exactly you gonna do that? You need to experience, you need to explore, you need to achieve all these sort of things. Am I clear?
Yes, yeah.
And everything is done hand done. Everything is hand done, okay? Achieve करने के लिए आपको patience भी रखना पड़ेगा. Also, as I showed to you guys, this is ivory. अब यहाँ पे मेरे को since it was a kind of texture, right? अभी ये हट झोपड़ी के ऊपर यहाँ क्या होता है, वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
What do you guys call it? I
Oh,
don't
network connect.
जो आपका इसका yes, am I audible now? Not really. Hi
Sir, your
guys.
voice is breaking so much.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are.
मैं audible हूँ?
Yes, sir, you are audible now.
Okay. Yes. So can you see the combination of material here? Why?
That upper sheet has a different texture and like another color as well, and the ivory paper has a white paper and another
Why?
texture.
Yeah. Why? I asked why.
So like I didn't get your question clearly.
नहीं, मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि मैंने ये क्यों दिया है?
So to depict the tiles on the
Exactly. Understanding the value of material, the What do you say? Again, I forgot the word. So ये चीजें बहुत
So your video and audio both are stuck. So you can say now, I think it is okay.
I'm really sorry, guys. This is not, this doesn't happen usually, but I'm facing this issue today. But yeah, what I was saying, the so in given situation, how you are supposed to use different material, this is how you need to observe. Okay, so there's a the shape of upper head of the heart is supposed to have those kind of texture on it, right? है ना? That's why I chose purposely to use the zigzag of corrugation sheet to use there to give the context. Okay, this is how it does look like, है ना? So that's where, and that much active you need to be when it comes to observation. कि अगर ऐसा मटेरियल है या ऐसा चीजें दिया हुआ है तो हम उस मटेरियल को कैसे, कहां पे, कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं, एंड हाउ एग्जैक्टली यू गोना गेट इट इज नथिंग बट आफ्टर एक्सप्लोरिंग डिफरेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ मटेरियल. कोरोगेशन शीट हो गया, आइवरी शीट हो गया, नॉर्मल पेपर हो गया. नॉर्मल पेपर अगर आपको दिया जाता है एंड यू जस्ट लाइक कि you need to design a telephone or a kind of communication tool which can be used to communicate from one room to other, for example. तो याद है बचपन में कैसे पेपर कप से आप, नॉर्मल पेपर कप से या फिर ऐसे कुछ तो वो करके आप थ्रेड बांधते थे, वो करते थे, राइट? समझ रहे हो?
Yeah,
वो
that vibraphone kind of.
हाँ हाँ, तो आप नॉर्मल न्यूज़पेपर से वो चीज बना सकते हो, राइट? बट हाउ एग्जैक्टली कैन बी डन? So one is like using the same sort of paper cup form, but what the other way that can be used? वो कैसे आएगा? वो एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ेगा. हम सिलेंडर बना सकते हैं या कोनिकल बना सकते हैं, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली अगर ग्लू नहीं है तो हम न्यूज़पेपर को कोनिकल बना के जो ठोंगा बना देते हैं ना, क्या वो मूंगफली जो बेचता है. सो अंडरस्टैंड ईच एंड एवरी शेप दैट यू हैव सीन विल बी यूजफुल in any kind of situation, but आपको observe करना पड़ेगा. And these are the smallest thing is going to help you in any or different situation, trust me. And that's why I said, as soon as you wake up, as soon as and until you go on your bed, you need to observe everything. You need to do all this different, handling different sort of material. Okay, so I hope now we are clear what exactly we are supposed to do, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. How's the Joes?
Hi, sir.
Separate.
तो जर्नी कैसा था अभी तक? समझ में आया? अच्छा लगा? वेयर एग्जैक्टली वी टू गो अहेड एंड ऑल, राइट? है ना? एक डायरेक्शन मिला है ना, तो डायरेक्शन मिला है तो आपको समझ आ रहा है कि अब मेरे को वॉक कैसे करना है. अभी अभी पता है कि कहाँ जाना है, किस डायरेक्शन में जाना है. अब आपको पता चलेगा कि कैसे मेरे को वॉक करना है, कैसे मैं अपना स्टाइल क्रिएट करूंगी, है ना। तो मेरे को डिफरेंट मटेरियल लेके मेरे को अपना स्टाइल करना है। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैं जब आइवरी शीट लेता हूँ या कोई भी पेपर लेता हूँ, आई डोंट मेक फ्लैप, you know why? Because making flap takes a lot of time, so I have my own technique. What I do, I just put glue on the corner, I try to stick it and it will get stick. So those techniques have to be very much individual. आपको वो सारी चीज टेक्निक्स इंडिविजुअल क्रिएट करनी पड़ेगी, और वो कैसे आएगा, आप जब तक एक्सप्लोर नहीं करोगे तब तक नहीं आ पाएगा, ठीक है। दैट इज वन। सेकेंड थिंग, प्रॉमिस योरसेल्फ, आज के बाद सब कुछ आपकी जिम्मेदारी है, बट एट द सेम टाइम प्रेशर नहीं लेना है। सब चीज को हंसते खेलते मजे करते करते हमें करना है ना। प्रेशर लेने से वैसे भी कुछ नहीं होना है। प्रेशर लेके यार क्या बोलते हैं, डॉक्टर एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम, उन्होंने इतना बड़ा इतना कुछ कर दिया पूरी अपनी जिंदगी में विदाउट टेकिंग एनी प्रेशर। वो हंसते हंसते, वो कुछ कुछ ऐसे हंसाते हंसाते ना सब कुछ कर देते थे। एंड that's where it comes the technique of using the laughing mechanism। नहीं होना, हमें मजे करने हैं, मजे करके हमें काम निकालते हैं। श्रुति,
So your voice was breaking.
हाँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि हमें किसी चीज का टेंशन नहीं लेना है या किसी चीज को प्रेशर नहीं करना है, हमें बस ऑब्जर्व करना है, हमें बस ऑब्जर्व करना है ना। ठीक है गाइज, नाउ दिस इज द लास्ट टाइम आई एम आस्किंग, एम आई क्लियर नाउ, लाइक व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वी आर सपोज्ड टू डू?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Cool. So let's write the assignment. Now this is the where you will
Sir, can you tell that assignment
Yeah,
in chat box so it would be great.
yes, I have to write, is it? I'll put it in the anyways, I'll just speak to you guys right now, otherwise I'll put it in the group as well. Okay. So you need to start with sketching. Okay. Line practice किसकी कौन कौन रेगुलर करता है? How many of you do regular line practice?
Sir, what is blind practice?
Blind practice नहीं, line practice, line practice.
Okay, line practice.
हाँ करते हो, हाँ सहेली कर रही है, सही है। सो लाइन प्रैक्टिस करना है, बट कैसे करना है? हाउ डू आई टेल? या दिस इज द चैलेंज इन ऑनलाइन क्लासेस। ओके, तो आप लोग वो कहाँ से विल एनीवेज टॉक अबाउट दैट। तो लाइन प्रैक्टिस में कैसे करना है? लेफ्ट टू राइट स्ट्रेट, लेफ्ट टू राइट, राइट टू लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट टू राइट, लिखो, हाँ राइट टू लेफ्ट, टॉप टू बॉटम, बॉटम टू अप, डायगोनल टॉप टू डाउन, डायगोनल बॉटम टू अप, okay, done. Now practice circle, how you are going to create the circle, और ये डेली हाफ एन आवर करना है रिलीजियसली, ठीक है। हाफ एन आवर ये हमेशा करना है, ठीक है। दैट इज वन। असाइनमेंट नंबर 2, we'll start with 3 different material. Okay, paper, ivory and writing paper. In paper, ivory sheet and writing paper. प्लास्टिक में ग्लास एंड OHP, प्लास्टिक ग्लास एंड OHP एंड क्ले, ठीक है।
सर प्लास्टिक में OHP और
ग्लास, द प्लास्टिक ग्लास, हाँ। सो आपको ये सारी चीजें रखनी है, उसके साथ खेलो, कुछ अभी करना नहीं है, जस्ट प्ले विद इट, कट इट, मे बी कुछ भी करना है, कट किया, उसको रोल किया, या फिर घुमा के देख रहे हैं, कुछ तो स्टिक कर रहे हैं, मे बी कोई किरीगेमी पेपर से किरीगेमी ओरिगेमी कर रहे हैं, नॉर्मल पेपर से किरीगेमी ओरिगेमी कर रहे हैं, आइवरी शीट को नॉर्मल पेपर के साथ स्टिक कर रहे हैं या कंबाइन कर रहे हैं ना, ऑल दिस थिंग्स। क्ले के साथ what we will do, we'll start making different shapes, different structure, okay. Priyasha, can you just help us to understand what exactly you guys did in clay handling in the class?
Sir, we didn't start the clay handling yet for NID.
अच्छा, क्ले हैंडलिंग स्टार्ट नहीं किया, ठीक है, अभी के लिए जस्ट एक्सप्लोर करना। सो वट एवर मटेरियल दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू गाइज, स्टार्ट प्लेइंग विद इट, ठीक है, अभी कुछ नहीं बनाना है। अंडरस्टैंड द स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेसेस, प्रॉज एंड कॉन्स ऑफ दैट मटेरियल, क्या होता है, क्यों होता है, ठीक है। एंड ऑल्सो आई विल सेंड इट इन द ग्रुप, डिफरेंट लिस्ट ऑफ डिफरेंट मटेरियल, आप इकट्ठा करो, अपने पास रखो, and every day we will start doing something or the other, ठीक है, हाँ। So that is one. Second is this assignment. Third is your what do you say? Third assignment is just go out, half an hour, 1 hour, just go out, look around, see around, observe people. खाना खाना है स्ट्रीट साइड पे, अभी थोड़ा पापा का ऐसा ज्यादा पैसा खर्च मत करना, बट ऐसा ना थोड़ा सा थोड़ू से पैसे लगा के जाके देखो, घूमो फिरो, बिकॉज जरूरी है ना। हम क्रिएटिव फील्ड से हैं, हमें बैठ के पढ़ाई नहीं करनी होती है, हमें घूमना होता है, हमें ऑब्जर्व करना होता है, हमें हमें समझना होता है ना, तो वो चीज करेंगे। और एवरीथिंग इज फन बच्चे, हमें हमें स्ट्रेसफुल कोई माहौल नहीं बनाना, एवरीथिंग इज फन, है ना। So this is the first thing we have to start with, and then as we will move forward, we'll do that. Okay, so now done with the class. Now let's speak. Where are you guys from? Gaurans, where are you from, बच्चा?
सर लखनऊ।
अच्छा, आप तो लखनऊ में, ओके। प्रियाशा तो आप बैंगलोर में हो। वृषभ?
Sir, I am from Majalgaon.
Where?
Sir, you
Majalgaon.
don't know that city, like it's near to Nanded or Aurangabad somewhere.
I have heard. I
It's
have heard.
Eastern Maharashtra.
Yes. I have done couple of research in hard like deep jungle in Maharashtra, deep jungle of Odisha. No, that's where my expertise come in. So I am a researcher and product designer. So that's why I've roamed around across Maharashtra and Odisha. Anyways, Diksha, आप कहाँ से हो बच्चे? हरियाणा, पंजाब, दिल्ली?
हरियाणा से।
हरियाणा से। देखो मैंने बताया ना, वो एक स्ट्रक्चर, फेस स्ट्रक्चर बता देता है ना। श्रुति, आप कहाँ से हो बच्चे?
Sir,
MP?
I'm from Ratnagiri, Maharashtra.
महाराष्ट्र, अरे
Yeah.
कौन सा जगह आपने बोला?
Ratnagiri.
रत्नागिरी, यस, मैं
Yeah.
वहां भी जा चुका, रत्नागिरी, अलीबाग, ये सब मैंने बिकॉज मैं आईटी में था ना, तो हमें बहुत घुमाने लेके जाता। सहेली, वेयर यू फ्रॉम?
I'm from Kolkata.
अच्छा, यू फ्रॉम कोलकाता। यू साउंड your what do you say?
Accent is different.
Yeah, accent is more of maybe NRI or something. Why is it that?
I actually struggled a lot with my accent. It was normal, like in English, but
Okay.
I actually have friends out of India, so talking to them for over years, I just picked up this accent. I don't know from
Guys,
where.
guys, it's a great learning, okay? Observation, and this is a part of observation. And Sahili,
That's
how
it.
you came? Yeah.
The words go like some people say that you're just faking an accent, but
No, no,
it
I totally understand. Some of my friend is like Malayali. Their accent is like, Australian, and they just speak like, they staying out of India. So yeah, and I totally understand. But if may I ask, like, how exactly your name is Saheli? Is it like Saheli, or am I pronouncing wrong?
yeah, it's Saheli if you speak in Hindi, but if it's said in Bengali, it's like Choheli Biswas.
Soheli.
Yes, in
So,
Bengali we say like that.
so
It's in Hindi it's like Saheli Biswas.
yeah, yeah.
It
All
has a
right.
it has a beautiful meaning, like a friend you can trust.
Yes, yes, yes. I understand. So yeah, so guys, my name is Ayan Akash, and I'm from Bihar, and because my introduction is also important, right, for you guys, क्योंकि आप किससे पढ़ रहे हो, किससे इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हो, बहुत ज्यादा जानना जरूरी होता है. So I've done my undergraduation from NIFT Bangalore, and did masters from IIT Mumbai in industrial design. And my passion, the first passion, is earning money, and but at the same time, my passion is to make my student life better, so that if my expertise can help them and change their life, then nothing is better than that, because I can earn money with anything, but I cannot earn this someone's life changing experience. I wanted to always earn. So yeah, I love teaching. I love sharing experiences, what I have got in different experience in terms of design. Yes, I hope the class was good, and any feedback for the entire class, anywhere you guys didn't understand certain things. देख गौरांश एकदम सोने पे आ गया, अरे सर हो गया, बोर हो गया. फ्रेंड फर्स्ट, ओके. फैकल्टी, मैं डांटूंगा, मैं असाइनमेंट नहीं करोगे तो मैं सब सुनाऊंगा, मैं गाली दूंगा. ट्रस्ट मी, आई एम दैट काइंड ऑफ फैकल्टी. आई हैव टू बी वेरी मच ऑनेस्ट, ठीक है. बट एट द सेम टाइम आई एम फन लविंग पर्सन. सो काम हो नहीं होगा तो मैं फिर वहां पे सुनाऊंगा, बट एट द सेम टाइम आई आई जस्ट बिलीव इन फ्रेंड्स फर्स्ट अप्रोच, जहाँ पे हम एक दूसरे के साथ दो बनेंगे, उसके बाद साथ में काम करेंगे ना. Anything you guys need to speak about the class? Yes.
सर सर मेरा एक डाउट था, आपने जो स्केचिंग में लेफ्ट टू राइट और राइट टू लेफ्ट आप कुछ बता रहे थे, वो कैसे करना है?
So straight line, left to right, आपको straight line खींचना है. And guys, line
We
practice
do in
समझ में
cross
आ रहा है?
hatching shading, right?
Sorry,
So like we do in shading work with cross hatching.
hatching. But यहाँ पे hatching नहीं करना है, override नहीं करना है, एक ही line पे बार बार नहीं करना है. You have to do it parallelly. ठीक है. तो एक पेज लेफ्ट टू राइट, एक पेज राइट टू लेफ्ट, डायगोनल, टॉप टू बॉटम, डायगोनल, बॉटम टू टॉप, टॉप टू बॉटम स्ट्रेट, bottom to top straight. Am I clear? And the hand is supposed to be very much getting sturdy. हाँ हाँ दीक्षा, आप कुछ बोल रहे थे बच्चे?
नहीं सर,
समझ में आ गया ना? ऑल राइट. हाँ हाँ श्रुति बताइए.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have one doubt. So, portfolio should be computer based or paper based, because I have created some logos and animations also. So I have to add them in my portfolio. So what should I do?
Yeah. So if you are keeping it hard copy as an hard portfolio, solid physical portfolio, that will be great because उसमें ज़्यादा easy होता है to walk them through, because as you flip every single page or every single leaf of the folder, that emotion comes automatically. Trust me, I have experienced. ठीक है, मेरे बहुत सारे because I've done couple of this thing, so मैं interview लेता भी था. Before that I went to IIT, and then so many emotions connected, so I can just suggest you go with the physical portfolio, because that will help you to also connect with that. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yep. Any question? Are we done? Are we good enough for today? All right. So over to you, Krishna sir.
Sir, do we have to send our works like about a play or something which we have done until?
नहीं, अभी कुछ नहीं करना है. अभी बस explore करो. अभी बस सीखो, है ना? Who left? Someone just left. अच्छा, वो गया. गौरांश गया. अभी के लिए सिर्फ just play with it. Just play with it. I'll send you the list of material. You can just buy those, keep it with you, and start exploring, doing things, making things. Sorry. So yeah, that's enough. This is not my area to ask you guys, but are you guys registered so that I can be sure that I'm going to take classes for continuous or for these student only. I know Priyasha, about the Priyasha. How about you guys? Because I also need to be very much prepared कि कितने बच्चों ने किया है, so that मैं उतने ही बच्चों का उतना वो करता हूँ ना कि अच्छा इसको ऐसे इस डायरेक्शन में लेके जाना. This child is like good in this, and I have to push them in this direction, right? So if you guys have not done, please do that. Just my request, so that I'll be sorted in my head to shape your individual experience while working on portfolio, while working on different material handling and everything, because it's one-on-one interaction, right? I just don't do it for everyone, because मैं हमेशा एक को pick करता हूँ, एक इंसान से बातें करता हूँ, ठीक है? So please do that. All right, thank you guys. It was a great session, and keep doing it what I have told you, and it's going to be amazing. Trust me. Thank you all. Yep.